Thanks for watching this video on Solution Mapper Summary, and we'll also cover the IT score within this video. There's separate videos there for network server and UC sections of Solution Mapper. This presentation is actually designed for customers who are processing this data and trying to understand what it can tell them about their environment. Okay? So the first thing is, this is Solution Mapper report. It's a PDF. It is navigatable. Don't print it. This report is 144 pages for this sample customer. Yours may be longer or shorter. I would really encourage you not to print it unless it's absolutely necessary. You can use the navigation on the left to move through bookmarks, and I think you'll find that the entire report is really easiest to consume in that manner. Okay? All right, there's a nice section here that talks about how to use the report and what we call our solution arc. The solution arc is really a way for you to take the results of this assessment and have a program that you can work within. So first we want to solve problems, then we'll upgrade and refresh, then we can actually start to branch out of the kind of triage area into how do we want to plan. So if you're looking, for example, with Solution Mapper for something like how do I want to continue to expand my VMware environment or my virtualization environment, that would be kind of a stage 3 thing. What we'd recommend that you do first is let's take the low-hanging fruit of solving problems. That's going to help our performance, and then we can do upgrades and refresh and get standardized within our environment. Once we have those things out of the way, and it doesn't have to take a long time, but let's attack those first. Let's make sure that we've got that squared away before we move into doing any more advanced planning. You'll use the same report to do a lot of that, or the same set of reports, but it's best if you can kind of follow this arc. We find that customers have the most success when they do it that way. All right, the first section that you'll want to look at is your IT score. The IT score is really important. It does two things. First of all, it lets you know, it's an objective measurement of how you're doing. The IT score is made up primarily of performance-related metrics that we want to impress upon you that, hey, we can move this needle, right? We can improve this environment if we go and turn these knobs and attack these particular things. So your overall technology score, your infrastructure score, and your service score are related to how you're doing. The other ones, the percentile rankings that you see below those, the dials, those are all about where you rank compared to the other 2,000 plus assessments we have completed. So your score is ranked against their score, so you can kind of get a feel for where I am in the general IT community. In some cases, you'll be ahead of the curve. In some cases, you may be behind the curve. Where you are is not really important. What's really important is using this report to understand how you can move that needle, how I can improve, and how I can continue to make my score go up and to have my network perform better. The next section is the summary of results. So this is a great picture of overall what were the top issues in each category, how many performance issues versus reliability or optimization issues. So all of those are contained here within this section of the report. The other thing that you get is top solutions. Now, top solutions is actually really, really nice. Here you can see the different solutions that are either potential, so the sponsored solutions are just potential. These are things that you could use to address this opportunity or this issue that you have. They are not, from our standpoint, a recommendation or a blessed solution. Hey, you ought to go and do this. Instead, these are really places for you to begin a conversation with either your vendor partner or your solution provider, or just internally about how might we solve this issue. This is a good starting point. Obviously, you can follow the links in here to learn more about those solutions. The service solution is the one you see up here. And the nice thing that you can do here is you can click down and see all the different problems that this particular service could solve for you, or that services can do for you. Okay? So again, you can kind of come through here, and any place that we put one of these, we're going to actually do a mapping for you when you look at that, so that you can understand what that solution partner should be doing for you, right? Replacing malfunctioning backup media. Now, obviously, work with your solution partner to understand precisely what they're going to do, but that can give you a feel for how much of this do I have to do with products and how much can I do with services. The next several sections are the list of analytics checks. So this is getting into the detail of each individual issue or opportunity that we've shown for you. We're going to have a separate video for each of those, so you can please watch that to see those. I do want to emphasize, I'll show you one here so that you can understand what we do. Anytime we show a check, so this is a failed status check, this X, we're going to give you the details of that check. So you can always click on understand this check, and it will tell you about it. You can see what we're looking for. The other thing that you can do is see how many instances of that you have, how many what percentage of your peers have those same issues. So again, you're kind of getting a feel for, am I alone in this? So we're looking here at oversubscribed line cards. Almost 40% of the customers we look at have them. So virtually everyone has it. You have it in this instance. You can click View Supporting Data to find out where you have it. All right, and this will typically tell you the device it's removed for this sample, the instance, which would be the interface in this case, the number of packets lost, and then we'll give you some details here. And then where we have a reason, we're going to give you a probable reason. So you can see here, this is a particular line card that's oversubscribed, and that's what the problem is. So at all steps, you get the detail that you need to take action on that. And again, here the solution is line card replacement. There's really not anything a service can do for you here. This is an architecture issue. So again, we'll get into a little bit more of those in the subsection specific videos. So I'd encourage you to watch those on network server and UC. So thank you very much.